welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making a super delicious creamy chocolate cake. It is, I worked on this recipe all week, so I have been having it for a whole week and it is super good. You'll be feeling so, what's the word? How do you feel after you have chocolate? I guess like high? Yeah? Anyways, you'll be feeling so happy after you have this chocolate cake, so let's get started. We are going to begin our cake by making a crust. So we are going to be using a 6-inch springform pan, and we are going to make our crust in a food processor. You can do it by hand or in a blender. I just like using the food processor. You're going to start with 5 soaked dates. So put that straight into your food processor along with a little bit of the water to help make it sticky. We are going to do a 1/4 cup of almond flour, and a 1/4 cup of cacao powder. That's it. That's all you need to make this chocolatey crust. So we will pulse a little bit. And we're back. So super easy to make our crust. You are going to have a nice sticky chocolate crust like this. So it's very creamy and very sticky, and you're going to just put that into your springform pan and mash it all along the bottom. Now that it's all in, you just want to go ahead and mash it down onto the bottom, and you do want your crust to be very thin because the chocolate filling that we're going to put is so nice and rich, so you don't want the crust to be too thick on this one. Alright, so the whole bottom of the pan is covered with the crust, and now we're ready to make the filling. Now we're going to make our filling, and our filling is super simple. We're just going to throw it into a high-speed blender, my favorite, the Vitamix. And you do need a high-speed blender for this because we want the filling to be nice and creamy. We are going to start with 2 cups of sprouted cashews. Again, sprouted means that they have been soaked 2 to 12 hours. We're going to do 1 cup of cacao powder, giving us that nice chocolate flavor. Did you guys know that cacao and cashews are high in iron? So if you don't eat meat, you can have chocolate. You can have this cake if you don't eat meat, huh? Okay, now we're going to add 1/2 cup of coconut oil, and that's what's going to give us the creaminess. Well, it's going to add creaminess to the cashews, which is what's going to keep the cake together. Now we're going to do 1/2 cup of agave. One teaspoon of vanilla. And 1 cup of water. Throw that all into the blender, and all you have to do is blend. So you do want to blend that for a good 45 seconds to a minute because you want to make sure that it is super creamy and that the cashews are all, what is that, pulverized? Yeah. And here you guys go, see? Beautiful creamy chocolate ganache. Oh my god, it's so good. Dump that straight into your pan. I'm gonna save this for later. I'm literally going to spoon it out and eat it myself. After you have it into your pan, drop it on the counter a couple of times. I won't do it right now because it's loud. I'll do it when I stop talking, but just do that to get some of the air bubbles out and to even out the filling. Alright. right it is looking pretty even, cover it with a little saran wrap and throw it into the freezer for 2 hours. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so while your cake is getting, it's not getting baked. What should be the word for raw vegan food? It's not getting baked, it's getting, I don't know, getting made, whatever. Anyways, while you are waiting, you can clean out your blender by eating some of this good for you stuff. You know, magnesium, phosphate, iron, zinc. What else? There's so much goodness in it. Anyways, I eat it. The baby eats it. Oh, good stuff, mijo. Good stuff. See, he's coming in for seconds. Like, this cake is so delicious. 2 hours later and we are back. So the cake is out of the freezer, looking so delicious, you guys. The thin little crust and the thick chocolate ganache, it's so good. So after you take it out of the freezer like this, I use a spatula like this to slide it under and get the cake out. Put it wherever you want, and now just the little finishing touches. We are going to take a little bit of the cacao and sprinkle it on top like this. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. And then, of course, I made little chocolate heart to be a little extra. Put it right on the center, and there you have it. The most delicious, amazing chocolate cake that it's gonna make you feel so great after you eat it. And it is a guilt-free. I mean, real food is always guilt-free, but come on, a sweet like this, you won't even believe that it's 100% raw, plant-based goodness. Like, no nastiness in it whatsoever. And now it's time for my favorite part of every video. It is time to eat this. And like I said, I've been eating it all week and I already know it's good. Like I said, it is an amazing chocolate cake. It's got the perfect mouth feel. It's creamy, it's smooth, it's a little crunchy crust. It's all chocolatey, and you're getting all the goodness that your body needs. You're getting the zinc, the phosphorus, the iron, so minerals, vitamins, and all the good stuff right here. Okay, you guys, so that was this week's plant-based, happy, healthy recipe. If you try it yourself, please let me know what you think of it. Tag me. And if you have any other suggestions or tips or tricks, let me know what they are. And if you have any kind of food that you would want me to make plant-based, go ahead. I'm open for the challenge. Just comment below. Until then, I will see you on the next one.